Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to the fifth episode in the Fiqh series. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Wa afdal salati wa atamu taslim ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa barak wa sallam. Right, in this session, as we continue with the author who says the Siwak is sunnah, and he has used the word mustahab. So the Siwak is the toothbrush that made from made from many different types of trees. It can be made from, as long as it's pure and smells good. But the best is from the arak tree, which is in the Hijaz, in the Arabian Peninsula. So that suffices. The modern day toothbrush suffices for the sunnah, and so does using any other means just to clean between the teeth for us today. So the siwak is a sunnah, it's mustahab. So that's a synonym for sunnah, recommended act, mustahab, as well as mandub. Mandub. So in this text, in the Arabic, mustahab was used. So it's sunnah for using siwak in all states, except, so there's just the one exception, except after zawal, that noon time, when the sun is right at the highest, when it's that forbidden time to pray, until it starts to lean towards, then Zohar time so then the sun suddenly starts to move from that noon position, and then Salatul Dhuhr, that time begins, as well as Jumu'ah. So after zawal, after that noon time, it is not sunnah but makruh. It is a disliked act for who? The fasting person, the one who is fasting. And now that we're in the month of Ramadan, to use a siwak after the zawal time is makruh. As in a hadith, it comes لِكُلِّ عَمَلٍ كَفَّارَةٍ. So for every sinful deed is an expiation. وَالصَّوْمُ لِي, and fasting is for me. So this Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala saying that fasting is for him. وَأَنَا أَجْزِي بِهِ, and I will reward it. So fasting is a great thing that alhamdulillah, we're blessed with being in Ramadan now, and it is a huge blessing for us. The rewards in here are multifold, and multiplied and multiplied. So carries on to say, وَلَا خَلُوفُ فَمِ الصَّائِمِ, and for the mouth, for the smell that comes from the fasting person from the mouth, أَطْيَبْ عِنْدَ اللَّهِ مِنْ رِيحِ الْمِسْكِ, it is more sweeter and more fragrant than the smell of musk, that fragrance, that perfume. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loves the smell of He loves the act of fasting that we're doing. Allah is going to reward it, and due to that act, our mouth is in that fragrance that emanates from that. It is more beloved to Allah because of what we're doing for Him, than using a siwak to now remove that smell in a way by using that siwak. So it becomes makruh. But Imam Nawawi, rahimahullah, he holds the opinion that it is not makruh in that state. And carrying on, and it is in 3 places a stronger sunnah. So using the siwak is a very big thing. The Prophet ﷺ, for cleanliness and being half of our deen, and the Prophet ﷺ carrying many items to do with cleanliness on him at all times. With the miswak, with the siwak, he would use it lots of times, and if he was to force upon us an act, that would be the miswak, to use the miswak. He would really, so this is a really, he's emphasizing the use of the miswak for us to use it for, as we see the benefits of it now. So in 3 places it is a stronger sunnah, and that is related to mouth, sleep, prayer. As for mouth, is when it's changing from azm. And azm means speaking a lot, so you've spoken a lot, and the mouth has changed its state. And also from a long silence. So that is generally regarded as azm. So when your mouth changes its state from due to these two parts, speaking a lot. So this is that dryness that comes after all that. Then the smell. This is all changed. Sunnah, stronger sunnah. Sleeping. This is referring to when you're waking up. Waking up from sleep, stronger sunnah. And prayer, when you're standing up for prayer. Now, how do we use the miswak? There's many opinions of what's the strongest. So this opinion is that this one is now as if I'm facing you. So this is my right side, and that's the left side. So you start with, it's always right and it's always up before below. So we're going to go, this is when you have the teeth closed in a way, and you go the right side at the top. Miswak, you start there, then you go on the bottom of the same side. And then once you've done that, you go on the left, again, the teeth is closed, you go on the left at the top, and then the bottom. Then you open your mouth, and when you open your mouth, now we're looking, now imagine that's going outwards, so now your right is the other side. So this is my right, this is my left. So I'm going inside, and I'm going underneath, and I'm doing it like lengthways now. So I'm going in a different direction. And again, I'm going on the right side first, up and then down. So here's the right side down of the inner teeth, and then the bottom. And then you do your left side as well, in the inner. So this person here is looking out. The Siwak is entering from the other inside there, it's coming out later. And then you do the bottom. And then once you've done that, you do the ceiling and then the tongue. That was as narrated in the hadith of the Prophet ﷺ. That's how the Sahaba saw him performing using the Siwak. Now, the Siwak is sunnah in all other cases, strongest sunnah in, especially in these areas. So this will include when you have now eaten. So for example, you've eaten thum wa basal. Now thum and basal, thum is garlic and basal is onion. So these change severely the state and the smell of your mouth. To use a miswak after that, sunnah. So anything that changes because of your food and the food particles left inside in pieces. Now, further on, when you're praying, standing up for prayer, now this is for any obligatory prayer, fard or nafil prayer, optional prayer or sunnah prayer, recommended prayer. So any of those prayers to stand and use it for that sunnah. Again, we're talking about stronger sunnah then. And also, so this is talking about waking up, so sleeping as well. Before you go to sleep, to use it is a strong sunnah. To enter the Kaaba, the Baytullah, the house of Allah, is a sunnah. To perform wudu, when you're performing wudu, you clean your teeth, could be rinse your mouth anywhere, to use a miswak, sunnah. Having conversation, so when you have conversations, we can use that as well. Approaching our the husband and wife, approach that relationship, to use the siwak is sunnah, as well as reading the Quran. To make a fresher feel and in the mouth as well, and then to read that is such a beautiful thing, and a sunnah. So have that intention of using it for a sunnah act. And the Prophet ﷺ and Aisha radiallahu anha, they would share the miswak as well. They would share the siwak. When he would give it to her to wash the siwak, she would actually use it first for barakah, for blessings, and then she would wash it. And then she would wash it after that, after she's used it. At the time, the Prophet ﷺ, the two guests came, and one of them, the Prophet ﷺ was just finished using the siwak, he was cleaning his teeth. Two guests came, one was older than the other, and he gave them the siwak. So in this opinion, one is the opinion that it was as a gift to them. One was that it was actually to use it in from a different position of the siwak, the different end. They could probably use it, or he gave one as a gift, or it was like how in the case of Aisha radiallahu anha, to use as barakah, as blessings. So there's three opinions how they used it after that. But the Prophet gave them a siwak, maybe a different siwak, which was the gift, or the same siwak for barakah purposes, or just they used another end of the siwak, for example. So, and we end here for Fiqh lesson 5.